Good morning and welcome to the Howell School Landaf's edition of the BBC News Report. Today we will be discussing the university funding cuts.
While other countries are increasing funding to universities, our coalition government has decided to do the opposite. Research in universities is a huge part of scientific discoveries and nurtures healthy competitiveness. The Chancellor of the Exchequer wants to make Britain the best place in the world to do science, though our investment in research and development is well below the economic development average. During the last spending round, public funding for research fell by 13%.
The Higher Education Funding Council for England, also known as the HEFCE, has decided to cut university teaching budgets of £3.8 billion by nearly 6%. The HEFCE has also allowed an additional 30,000 undergraduates studying at universities in England from September 2014 because the government has decided to remove the cap on students attending universities. Pam Tatlow, Chief Executive of Million Plus, a university think tank, has said that there's no disguising the fact that overall funding for universities will decline in real terms by 2015.
Furthermore, a large proportion of the direct teaching budget is going to be cut. The government has already withdrawn most of the public funding to support teaching costs in England. However, direct teaching should be a necessary use of public money. This is because students with completed degrees are more likely to succeed in the workplace and contribute to the economy through higher tax bands. The direct teaching unit supports students from low-income backgrounds by providing intensive teaching, developing academic and study skills, and providing them with access to better employers where normally students from higher income backgrounds are more likely to be hired. On the other hand, the number of jobs for young people has decreased substantially, so certain employers have taken to recruiting as soon as students have completed their GCSEs and A-levels.
Universities across the country have been protesting the decision to cut student opportunity funds for those most needed. In addition to this, the National Union of Students has launched a social media campaign using the hashtag #SaveStudentOpportunities. These are interviews with students and staff at Howell School Landaf concerning the budget cuts and their opinions on higher education.
So you're excited to go to university?
A bit terrified, to be honest. It's new people.
I feel very excited about going to university. It's an opportunity for me to expand my learning and hopefully make my employment prospects a little bit brighter when I'm a bit older.
Quite a big thing. My course is really long, so when I go, if I don't like it, that's going to be quite a difficult thing to stick out for 7 or 8 years.
Would you be prepared to go for alternative learning situations, so for example apprenticeships?
For me, that's not really an option because I'm going to study medicine. I don't think you can do an apprentice in medicine. So no, I don't think I would really if I was going to end up doing what I want to do.
Personally, I wouldn't. I don't think it really suits my kind of learning, and also I'm quite fortunate because I've already got a university place for something that I really want to do. But I think if you want to go for apprenticeships, then it's good for you if that's what you want to pursue. But I'm not really looking for a job in things like industry or anything, so I probably wouldn't.
How do you feel about the government cuts?
I don't think it's fair because I think everyone should have the opportunity to go to university.
And it's just, if people are not able to go because of the money cuts, there's less opportunities for them, and it's just ridiculous. I just think it's terrible.
So are you thinking of going to university now because of this, or would you choose an apprenticeship because of this?
I was still going to use it, but yeah.
I would still go to university because I don't think college gives you the same experience university does, but also apprenticeships are good because you get to learn whilst getting paid and then you get to be in a job that you like.
Yes, because I think if you go to university you get a degree and then it can help you on later in life, so apprenticeship is still good but university will benefit you more.
And since, as you can see, the university funding cuts is an important issue to people of all ages. Many students have decided not to attend university in favour of apprenticeships due to the fact that tuition fees have increased notably. Although other students, especially those from prosperous families, still view university as the only possible stage of higher education.
Thank you for listening, and if we don't see you, good afternoon, good evening and good night.